Hello again everybody, welcome to another Amy's Productions Entertainment video. Today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on this sidebar just here. Recently, yeah, I know this has been a while now. I've been scrambling to get some some kind of storage space on my computer just so I could record this because of so many videos that I haven't uploaded yet. But now I can record this. So this was posted an hour ago, and we have a sidebar that has been made. Obviously, we can see that it is a remastered sidebar of the Tiberian Dawn game. So we can see it quite a lot over here. It looks rather good. I can immediately spy the tabs used in the modern games, and the images themselves look quite nice as well. The building, the building square things that you go to select the building, whatever you want to build, is actually more organized. It's fatter. But I don't know if I don't think that'll make much difference, because in the original game it was quite thin, and they've also made the minimap a lot larger, so it's easy to see what the hell's going on. Because I remember in the original game it was really hard to see what was going on because you didn't have to squint, but you did have to really try and see. Because of the minimap being so small, it was difficult to try and make out what was happening on the minimap, just so that you could actually just click on that and just zoom to a place what was happening. You know, it was difficult. It was small. It was horrible. But now they've enlarged it. It should be a lot better. Now that we've also got an implementation of an options bar over here. At least I think it's an options bar, judging by the green lines and stuff. So it looks quite nice. Yeah, it really looks nice. As far as I know, they've done a good job on it because it mixes the, like the original Command and Conquer sidebar. It has that nostalgic original aesthetic to it, but it also has some modernization in it. And I think they've really nailed this one on the head because it's difficult to try and, do a balanced sort of a consideration, for the original make and the remastered make. You've got to make it not too different, very similar to the original, but still have modern features in it, which makes it new and gives it a new kind of freshness to it. I know I'm not making much sense, but hopefully you know what I mean. So yeah, I think they really have done it very well because of the line. The actual line where you've done too much is very thin, but it's there, and they haven't crossed it. Actually, they've nicely organised the bar, and it looks amazing. I must admit, and I like it's 1995 as well for the resources, so that's very good. Anyway, let's read a bit. Excuse me, of this over here. Fellow Command and Conquer fans. We have conducted our pre-production phase and now formally into production. The art team at Lemon Sky is in full swing creating 4K content, and Petroglyph is continuing to stand up more features every week. Multiplayer is now playable for Tiberian Dawn, and we even had the chance to show the software to the Community Council a few weeks ago. Overall, this transition into production is a big milestone for any project, and we've been humbled by all the support thus far. So yeah, it seems like they're really doing a lot of work on this. They seem to care a lot about this creation over here, and obviously I was skeptical at first because of the being Electronic Arts. They don't really, they haven't really gathered themselves a positive reputation for themselves, but they seem to be improving with this creation over here, or at least this resurrection, I should say. But it does look quite nice, I must admit. It's done very nicely. It's very appealing, it's organised, and it's the functionality looks great. So I'm looking forward to actually playing the game from what I've seen. I'm just going to scroll it down. So yes, but we announced the game in November. The UI was one of the key areas, blah, 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 blah. We listened. So with that in mind, one of our most requested improvements was to reduce the need for scrolling the sidebar as much as possible. A key suggestion was how to accomplish this was to introduce build tabs. Yep, we noticed that in the original games. And support powers, so that must be this nuke symbol. That must be the support powers. Okay, fair enough. Because they used to be in the defenses tab, I think. or at least in the building tab. I don't know, but I'm going. I didn't really use support powers, but I know they did have it even in the original game. So I'm glad they made a separate tab for it, and you don't have to go looking for it. It makes it a lot more organized. In terms of cosmetic design, we wanted the UI to follow our original project direction of keeping the elements authentic to the legacy version. We've done our best to capture the visual spirit of Tiberian Dawn, and or course, I think that should be of, would embrace a similar approach to Red Alert. We are recreating the build buttons in the spirit of the Golden Edition style, again aiming to keep these authentic as possible. Well, I'm glad they haven't tried to do the thing of, well, if it must be improved. They haven't had that mindset for a while, it seems. So it is promising. They look like to be. It looks like they're redeeming themselves quite a bit, because usually with them making a game, as in CNC4, they've said, "Oh right, okay, right, we need a new design. Let's fix what's not broken," and they made it worse. But it really doesn't look like it. They're actually getting positive reviews for this, so it's starting to look good. I'm relieved in that respect, because I thought this was actually going to be another failure, but it's starting to look really nice, and I'm getting a good feeling for this, about this anyway. And we've also shifted the money and options section to above the radar map to ensure optimal screen allocation for the battlefield. Let's see, those are the 3 bars just there. So yes, all I can say is I'm really looking forward to this. They really do have an actual passion for this, it seems, because for other years now we've not had much of a good response from EA with their, with their responsibility of making Command and Conquer. But it seems they're going in the right direction with this. I'm looking forward to playing this. I'm looking forward to see how this final product is made. And with that said, I really liked your thoughts on it as well. Obviously, it looks a lot better. The GDI symbol as well looks brilliant. And I'm glad they've kept it original, but it's just a lot more polished and everything. It's fantastic. I'm looking forward deeply to playing this. But anyway, as I was saying, I really like your opinions on this, because as for the sidebar, it works well as a sidebar as far as I can see, and it keeps a lot of the originality in it, so it's not too alienating for fans for the series, for old fans of the series. So yeah, it looks brilliant. If you want to post your opinions, I would suggest you do it down in my Discord server, although if you don't have Discord, I don't mind if you do it on the video itself. But I would like to see what you think about this, because I always like to hear what people, think about different things, because they always have slightly different opinion about these things, and I'm always wanting to know what other people are thinking about, because it's interesting to take on board other opinions and perspectives of things, so this would be very interesting. But yes, this is the new sidebar. It looks great. I think it goes really well with the remastered Command & Conquer. Let me know what you think in my Discord. I have it down in the description. But this is a brilliant layout. I must admit, they've done a good job on it. I've said enough. I don't know what else I can say, but it's really detailed, organised, it appealing to the eye, and probably has a good feel to it as well. So yes, they've done it really well. So thank you very much for watching this short video, but I was giving my overall opinion about it. There's nothing really I could criticise about it. But, I don't think I should criticise it at this point, because they're still making it. I think I should at least give them a bit of slack and just wait until they've actually published it. Because criticising it too much before it even comes out is really bad. So there, thanks for watching. Obviously, just go down in the description if you want to talk, or if you don't have that, you can talk in the comments. I don't mind either way, but I will read every single message that you have. And I hope you ever have a lovely day. Obviously, the link to this post is down in the description below. And yes, that's about it. I will see you in the next video.